welcome to another review. It's the third one of this particular batch. It's another Ratalakia game. They're a name that comes up often on this show because they do a lot of ports of a lot of games in a short amount of time. Um, Up this time is a game called Bouncy Bullets, and we are reviewing the PlayStation 4 version. And by we, I mean Petty Fan. So take it away.
Alright, I guess the first big problem with this game is I don't know how they fucked this up, but going straight on the joystick doesn't make you walk straight. You walk at an angle. So you're basically trying to correct like you're fucking driving drunk.
Jeez.
I've tried messing with the sensitivity, nothing helps.
Are you sure it's not a hardware problem?
No, I tried both my PS4 controllers.
Okay.
Yeah. I can tell.
Just asking as someone who replaced his Joy-Cons
Yeah.
recently on account of drift.
Drift? Yeah, I had to
which
get...
I know is not necessarily an issue with PlayStation, but...
Funny you say that, because I had to get my new one replaced because it had a drift problem. And the overall gameplay is just basically kind of like Mirror's Edge, only you're less agile, and you have to shoot various dudes. Because you get a gun that shoots bullets that bounce. You hit the yellow one, the yellow bag things over there with the yellow bullets, and there are like purplish red ones that you hit with the red bullets. Yeah, overall, there's not a whole lot to this game. It's just the controls are so god-awful.
But Petty Fan, there's an enormous ice cream cone on the horizon. Several of them.
Yeah. Like, the graphics are fine, you know, except for maybe the cactus missing texture for some reason.
Are you sure
It's
it's
not like
intentional?
cactuses are well known for having a certain texture or anything.
And... yeah, like, if this had better
Not gonna
controls...
lie, this is seriously reminding me of the Luncheon Kingdom.
I'd believe it.
Mario Galaxy. Between the yellow, presumably lava, or pink, presumably lava, that you die in, and
yeah. And, like, I don't really know if there's much of a story, because if there is, it's not shown in game. And yeah, it's just kind of like speedrunning, only with terrible controls. Oh, and wait till I get to some of the fun stuff. There are some levels later on. You can basically single wall jump up.
That's impressive.
You're not supposed to be able to do
that,
this.
And the way you say that sounds like you think it's a bug, not a feature.
Yeah.
Because there are plenty of games where that's a feature.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a feature, because if it was, I didn't mention it. And yeah, this is... if it wasn't for the controls, this wouldn't be bad, but yeah. And there are a whole bunch of traps other than the bag dude things. There's like spikes, bounce pads come up to, and so on and so forth. Also, a weird thing about the jumping, you can control your jump however you want until you start falling down.
That is a bit of that's weird.
That is weird. Ungodly weird.
I mean, and yeah, usually you're usually locked in the whole arc, or not at all, not like half.
Yeah.
So, not sure what that's about.
And the music for the game is personally not my style, but somebody might enjoy it.
Yeah. Another thing worth noting about the PlayStation 4 versions, and I presume by extension the PlayStation Vita versions, Ratalakia Games is still porting games to the Vita. I don't know why, but they're still making Vita versions of their games in 2019, 2020. So, um, anyway, they are they pride themselves on having easy trophies, like really easy golds, really easy platinums to get. Um, I'll admit, and I've said this before, I don't get trophies. I don't get achievements. You know, I, and I kind of get trophies less because at least with the Xbox gamer score, at least how it used to work, it used to be a meta thing.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be basically their version of an arcade board,
And I
arcade
think it
leaderboard.
also had something to do with their matchmaking protocol thing.
Yeah, I mean, and the trophies was just Sony's response to that. And Nintendo was always like, fuck it. It really makes games fun. Playing the game. I'll grant you that Nintendo had.
Yeah, I
They.
mean, with some of these Rata-Leica games specifically that don't have a whole lot to them,
Mhm.
it seems like having achievements might help give you some extra motivation. But I also don't think that needing that is good. That a good game should intrinsically at least somewhat reward you for playing it.
Right, and I can see that a lot of Nintendo games have had internal achievements, badges or what have you. But Nintendo still to this day has not conceded to make a internal achievement system.
Yeah, not there aren't global system-wide ones.
Yeah, and they're still the lone holdout here, like because every other platform, every other um, like service, they have achievements
Oh,
or
Epic
they plan
finally
on
joined that party too.
right.
Hmm.
But and I presume that the Xbox One version would be popular for the same reason, easy achievements. I know there were games like in the Xbox 360 days that were popular for easy 1000s as they called them.
Yep.
A lot of THQ's licensed games
Yeah,
come to mind.
Avatar games come to mind
Yep.
specifically.
Oh, I remember like people playing that strictly for the achievements.
Yep.
And like people playing bouncy bullets here, uh, along the same lines.
Oh, Jesus, the drift you have on these controls.
So,
I
so
just
do the
tapped it.
bullets in fact bounce?
Yes, they do bounce.
Yeah, it does live up to its name.
Yes. The bullets do, in fact, bounce. And they are still lethal after they have bounced.
Yes. And let me see. In terms of pricing, well, once again, it's the standard Ratalakia price. Like, it's $4.99. Is this game worth $4.99?
No. At least on PS4. If the PC version, if there is one, has better controls and you really want to try this, do it there. Because these
So,
control issues are just kill the
yeah,
game for me.
yeah. Well, like Ratalaiki is weird with it, like because like this is one of their games as opposed to something that they ported. That's what that's what there's no bouncy bullets on Steam.
Mm.
The best I saw was bouncy bullets on the Microsoft Store, which I'm assuming is where the PC version is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine this game would play better on the PC.
Oh,
Just
hopefully.
intrinsic mouse keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Adjustment of settings. And you could do deeper adjustment, but I'm not sure if there's people who would do that with bouncy bullets here.
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of the state of things. And let's see. Yeah, well, is there anything else to go over?
Not really.
Yeah, I mean that that's kind of the Radalekia game reviews by and large. I mean, not
Mhm.
all of them. Just refer to our just completed review of Mochi Mochi Boy. That
Mhm.
actually got interesting, but for different reasons.
And yeah, I guess there's online leaderboards if you want that,
Yeah,
and the options are pretty barren.
yeah. Once again, that's a pretty standard feature of these Radalekia games.
Mhm.
They're pretty down to the bone.
Indeed.
So anyway, yeah. So that is Bouncy Bullets. It comes to the stamp of not recommended. Um, unless I guess you're hunting for trophies, but it clocks in at $5, so it's not exactly going to burn a hole in your wallet. Anyway, so yeah, that'll about do it for Bouncy Bullets here. Be sure to tune in after the break as we'll be reviewing a game called Photographs.